Welcome to my Black Businesswoman Wednesday. Today we have Tanisha McSwain, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nisha McSwain. I am a preschool teacher by day. And then after preschool, I own a Scentsy business. I have been a Scentsy consultant for the last almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years for me in May. I have promoted from essential consultant to director pretty quickly, actually. And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the fragrance, and most of all, I enjoy having a team because they inspire me and they push me to do hard things.
Yeah, and I'm on that team. That's right. And you push us back too in a good way.
I
In a good way.
try.
So that's good. How many consultants do you have on your team? Do you know?
So in our group, there's 61 consultants. Not everybody is active, but just accountability wise, we have about 61 people
So
in the
that's what's
group,
up.
in the
Look at
entire
you.
group. Yeah.
Okay. Look, okay. That sounds good. But I love it because you showing that we can do that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
possible.
absolutely.
And it's just your part time,
It
right?
is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work Cincy probably about 2 hours a day, actually. I do try to do a little bit on my lunch break so I don't feel so overwhelmed when I get home to try to cram things. So I try to, work it a little bit, but in the afternoon when I'm off of my full-time job, that's when I'm trying to build personal connections with people, which obviously, leads to sales and the things that your business needs to grow and progress.
And this wasn't one of your questions, but since you're there, what made you choose to do Scentsy?
I love the product. So there's a couple of reasons why, actually, but my daughter actually was a senior in high school, and she was very, very active. Drama club, color guard, wanted to go to New York, all these things. I'm a single parent, and I was doing the best that I could at the time. And just a little extra income just sounded very attractive to me when it was the opportunity to be a consultant was presented. I was already buying the product, loved blueberry cheesecake.
Hmm.
That's kind of what got me hooked on it in the first place. And, the person I was buying from, she just said, hey, why don't you do this for yourself? And she actually has said that to me a couple of different times, but it didn't really become attractive to me until I had a need and I saw that this business can meet that need. And so that's actually when I decided to become a consultant because my daughter needed the money,
Hmm.
so boom, there we go.
That sounds good though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but yeah, but look, and of course it's what I'm here. But I know that we have disclosure statements, and if you're not comfortable, just say you're not. But what is a yearly for you with Scentsy? Disclaimer wise, not everybody's typical. But okay,
Right.
how about what's the best year?
My best year probably would be the second year that I was here. Actually, not even now. My second year here, I feel like I made the most money because I was constantly growing and
Hmm.
people constantly were wanting to party. Things were still was still like fun and fresh, and I was meeting a lot of people, and so my sales numbers were easily $3,000 and $4,000 a month.
Mm.
Just what I was selling.
Hmm.
So my paychecks were anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month on the average.
Look, y'all do the
Yeah.
math. What's that? Like,
Up and down. So for a year, you're looking at, let's just say on the average, I was averaging about 2,000, which would be pretty accurate.
hmm.
So you're looking at about $24,000
Yeah,
in
but
a
some people
yeah.
don't make that on a job,
I
though.
know.
I'm just saying.
At one point
And
in
you
my
work
life,
at
I didn't
two.
make
Look,
that.
two, okay.
Yeah,
No, that's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Okay. Because I figured maybe guessing. I was like, maybe you about up in the 30, 35, maybe.
yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Because I brag on you all the time. I'm
I would
like,
love
because
to
I
see.
love to see, that we, especially as black people, can make it.
Yeah,
And a black
yeah.
woman, definitely.
And especially because I love defeating the odds, because I actually
Hmm.
was told that Black people shouldn't sell Scentsy, that we should be doing other things, and that we should. I actually had somebody tell me, you need to go sell paparazzi. You don't need to do, Scentsy, and that actually offended me, because one, I felt like, okay, well, why are you discrediting me from doing something that I want to do? But then also, why are you minimizing me to a $5 product? Paparazzi jewelry is $5. So are you telling me that I'm better off selling a $5 product as opposed to a $50 warmer? Are you telling me that that's what I should be doing? And so that was quite offensive to me. And so the fact that I'm able to sell that $50 warmer and have a team and promote to almost the top of the company and earn all these things that I've earned, during my time here, just kind of blows the odds out of the water, for me. And Black people may be a minority in Scentsy. There's not a ton of us,
right?
But it is very inspiring to know that it doesn't matter.
Definitely
we can do what we want to do.
Because I can say honestly, I've grown out of the 12 years that I've been with Scentsy. Well, 12 years last year. And I've been on your team, 3 years?
At least 3, yeah.
I have been more productive in those 3 than the other years.
That makes me feel really good because that's one of the parts of the job that I love is the leadership part of it, because being able to help somebody else get where you're trying to, get where you're at, but then also just do things for themselves, that is inspiring in itself. So that makes me feel good.
That's right, girl. Look, that's why I don't mind doing this interview. I don't look at it as a conflict of interest. I'm like, I'm on your team, but I just wanted you to really come on and share your story because, again, right, it's not a lot of us in the Scentsy world,
right?
As far as us, Black women, and just to see you soar is a win to me. And don't start crying. No, I ain't gonna hold you. Look, and that's what I mean. That's your real. But I'm saying, but that's why to me it's like seeing that I might not get. I don't know. We don't know what sales or what may happen, but that inspiration because I see you. So to me, your win is my win, right. And that's why I said you see me. I'm always go. I'm clapping for you because I love it, and I love when you hit your goals and your marks and stuff like that. And it's like I feel like when you say, "Hey, I'm trying to get to this level." And being on your team, if I could possibly do something or more, sell more to help you even get there.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
I love that.
That's how I look at it.
And I also love that, because I know that about you, it pushes me, because I have my days where I'm just like, this is getting really difficult.
Right.
This is getting really frustrating. Things are not, especially like the last several months of my business, I felt like, things were down for me. And so, but then when I hear stories like that, I'm just like, Tanisha, you can't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because people are watching you, people are cheering for you. And I definitely don't want to let my team down.
Yeah, and you don't. That's what I said. If somebody not, it's because they choose not to.
Right.
And that's just real. I'm not trying to throw shade on anyone, but I'm just saying because you bring it, you give a lot of ideas. So it's really up to that individual to pick it up.
Right.
And want to do it. You can't make them do that.
You're
you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But and while you were talking about them trips, because I heard that how many trips have you been on and where? I'm on Scentsy Dom at that, and where did you go?
So the first one I went on was a 7-day Royal Caribbean cruise. That was amazing. So that's one thing I do love about Scentsy is it allowed me to experience some of my first because I had never been on a cruise before. Okay. So that was like a very first experience for me that Scentsy paid for.
How long was you doing Scentsy before you went on that first cruise?
Let's see, 2 years.
Wow.
2 years.
Good.
Yeah, I came.
And I've been 12 years. I ain't been on nobody's nothing. But it's all in what you want to. Yeah. So yeah.
The first 2 years I actually came really close. The first year that I joined, there was the Disney incentive, and I got really close but didn't earn it. And then the year after that was the Alaskan cruise, and I was like 500 points away, really, really close. And I was like, dang it, I'm gonna earn this trip the next year, and I did.
Okay,
and
so your first trip was Alaska.
No. It was Royal Caribbean.
I didn't know if that's where they went. So where they go?
It went to a couple different places. Haiti.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Royal Caribbean has their own little private island. Can't remember the name of it, but Jamaica. There was one more place. It was Haiti, Jamaica.
Look at all these trips she can't keep straight. I'm just saying.
We went went. It was like, 3 or 4 different places, but it was
Mhm.
fun. It was really nice. And like I said, it was a first experience for me, so I was excited.
Okay, no,
Very
I
excited.
mean anybody would. And 7 days. I mean, I've been on cruises. I've never been for 7 days.
Listen, even though that was a great experience, especially since I didn't have to pay for it, if I ever went
Mhm.
on another cruise, I would not do 7 days. Like by day 5, I was ready to come home.
You were over.
I was
it.
ready.
I
I was
see.
over
And then they
it.
paid for everything.
They do. So when you go on a Cincy incentive, they pay for everything, your travel, everything. They pay for any expense that you would have as a result of the trip. So we got like $500 before the trip to go out and buy whatever you needed to buy for the trip. And then all your meals and activities
Mhm.
Cincy pays for. You can obviously book extra things and do it
Yes.
on your own, but I did, and I just whatever Cincy pays
That's
for,
right.
that's what I did.
Oh, right. That's smart.
Yeah. And then you actually get room drops, so they send little surprises to your rooms. It might be cupcakes, it might be sunglasses, it might be flip flops,
Sounds
beach
good.
towels. Like, it was really fun.
It sounds
was really
good.
fun.
So that was your first trip.
That was
Or
my
where'd
first one.
Where else you been?
The second one was Hawaii.
Okay.
That was last year, and that was a great experience. Again, it was on my bucket list to go to Hawaii. Actually, my mom and I have been talking about going to Hawaii for a long time, so I really wish I had earned enough to go for her to be able to go with me, but that's really hard to do. That's really hard to do.
Right.
Especially working the business part-time. Maybe if I
Right.
was full-time, I might have would have had more time, but
Mhm.
I barely got my own self.
But you did it.
I did, and it's hard. I mean, it was
Mhm.
hard. I felt like that was probably one of the hardest things I had ever did. I felt like by the time it was over,
Mhm.
I felt like I had just ran myself in the ground, like literally.
No, but you got to go to Hawaii.
I
though.
did. So it was definitely worth it. Hawaii, and I didn't have to pay for it, so you can't get, it doesn't get much better than that.
No, you really can't. You cannot. So
Yeah.
that's 2.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
only 2?
Yeah.
I thought you went somewhere recently. That was
Um,
Hawaii? The last one you went on?
Yeah, Hawaii was the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got that luggage and stuff. What was that
Oh
for?
yeah, we
See?
did. Yeah. So Cincy does a lot of incentives like throughout the year, and sometimes I can't keep up with all of that stuff. But incentives like luggage, there might be streaming equipment to be able to do things like this.
Mhm.
T-shirts, beanies, just all kind of things,
Mhm.
So it's really fun. They give you little things to be working towards, throughout the year, and it's fun. It's really fun.
Okay. What's the next level for you? What's your goal? What's your Cincy goal?
My next level would be star director. I'm currently a director, so star director, I would have to have 2 frontline directors on my team.
Mhm.
I do have one person who will probably promote to director pretty soon, so I'm inching my way towards that.
Right.
So it's really fun. But I personally would love to see my team promote, not for me, for them, because a lot of my team members have been wanting to hit higher titles, and for whatever reason they're having some difficulty. I've had my own difficulty as well. It's just been part of being
This
in
is
the
real.
business.
Yep.
Things are up and down. You have seasons of just doing really well, and then you have seasons of you got to just tough it out, for a little bit, and until things start to climb again. So I would feel like a success when I see my team get where they want to be. And so my next step would be, yes, I want to be star director, but I also want to see my team maximizing their potential as well and getting to where they want to be, because number one, without them, I can't get where I want to be. But then that's just being real. But then also, I love my team, and they'll tell you that like that it's a for some people, you just have people on your team just to have them there. That is not me. I actually care about my team, and I care about their success. And so for me, my next step would be to get my team where they want to be, and that's what I care about.
Look, and we're going to end it on that note, because that was a mouthful, and that makes sense. And that's why you're successful, though, because it's not like it's just a you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we are going to sign out, and I hopefully everybody will enjoy, and then we'll put your information in the comments.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.